All right, Jeskai, Super Friends. Jeskai, for those not familiar, the color combination of blue, white, and red here. The thing that makes this Jeskai mana base really hum along is the fact that most of our spells are planeswalkers, so Interplanar Beacon helps us filter to cast all of our spells and also gain us lots of nice bits of life. I like that this build has eschewed Fires of Inventions. I was not really happy with Fires of Invention in these more Planeswalker builds. I think Fires is better suited for the more Cavalier style deck. So this is more just looking to be a pretty fair controlling deck. You got lots of elements like Bonecrusher, Lightning Strike, and Lava Coil here, as well as Clarion to have a bit of a sweeper. Post board, we've got some Settles and Cleansing Nova, as well as additional Chandras to clean things up. So let's go ahead and dive on into a few historic matches here to wrap things up this evening and see how it goes. Let's stand up. Let's stand up for the last one. I think the format was pretty diverse when Field was legal. In fact, in my experience, in my anecdotal evidence, I played against more Okos and Nissas than I did Field of the Deads in the historic queue. All right, no 3 mana play, which means there's a good chance if I stomp all over this Land War Elf, they won't have a play next turn either. One thought on your mana base, Bob. You're not playing any Sacred Foundries, right? Yeah, you're on 12 buddies and only 8 shocks. I might split those 10-10. Might be right to split those 10-10. Gust and Justice Strike here. Not really sure what the opponent's doing. They conceded pretty early there. What's going on, Vin? Happy 2020. Well, they played a Land War Elf, so I doubt they're Nexus. I kind of think they're probably on some kind of like Nissa ramp deck, if I had to guess. Yep, I'm going to keep this one. Mana's a little bit awkward again with no Shockland. But spells are definitely good. Yep, confirmed. A Nissa ramp deck. Could get turn 3 Nissa here if they go Paradise Druid. Okay. Alright. You know, we're laddering up, looking for that Diamond 4 rank floor. We take freebies. I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna split the shocks and buddies 10-10. There was their dojo, so they're just like, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for Jeskai. In. Snap it off. Wizards has given 0 indication that Historic is going to be anything other than a casual Magic Arena format. Unlike Pioneer, which they've given PTQs and Players Tours events and Grand Prix to, Magic Historic basically just has the ladder. Which I'm still enjoying my time playing it, but the reality is that it's just a casual format. I think binding might be our only way to take Vanguard off the table. To be fair, it's a pretty good way. Means we don't have to deal with any more of them, right? I think I'm shocking this in so I can opt here, so we can try and hit the 4th land to binding this Vanguard. So it's definitely a game where the fact that we were on the draw is going to be a big deal. Well, once it's... So, yes, Historic is going to stop having a ladder option once Theros drops. But once it stops having a ladder option, it will then gain a best of 3 constructed queue, similar to what Standard has. So you'll still be able to play it. You will always be able to play Historic as a best of 3 format on Magic Arena. What's going on, Draven? Yeah, it's been a while since we've pushed to 12. Feeling pretty good though. 9 out. Regular nights of sleep will do that to you, I suppose. Vomit. Are we dead? I think that's just dead at this point. Take a peekaboo here, but I believe we're on the 0 outer. Yep. Correct, not ranked. I believe their intention is to turn on Historic best of 3 ranked for like half of each season. I don't know if they fully announced that though. Based on this set, I'd assume it's like half of each season. All right, Spell Pierce is not great. We're going to bring in some extra spot removal. Settle the Wreckage, binding. Settle the Wreckage is another way to take Vanguard off the table, which is nice. Ooh. Yeah, maybe Kasmina is the last cut. Seems fine. I have Search for Azcanta to find me more threats. This is fine. Deafening Clarion is definitely one of our better cards here in the event that they don't have Vanguard in play. And we have Opt and Search for Azcanta to help us dig for a red source here. In. Nothing but net, chat. Nothing but net. Alright, please play out another 1-drop. Clarion, my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. Lay your weary head to rest, don't you cry no more. Do 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 do. Bonecrusher Giant trades 1-for-1 really elegantly with History of Benalia, huh? It's like stomps one, trades in combat with the other. Between Bob's love of Jeskai and my love of green-black, we pay for Jeff to play the whole color pie. God bless. Land. Gosh, I wasn't even greedy. I was almost greedy and kept the Chandra, and we're still gonna miss here. This is a pretty good draw, I guess. Hopefully we draw an untapped land, and then we get to Lava Coil, the other token here. Sick. And then next turn, we get to Teferi plus Teferi, untap 2 lands, Lightning Strike, the 3rd token. I refuse to be taught this history lesson, opponent. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. Goodbye, friends.
I've got it.
All right. I remember that was the easy game, right? Like the game where you get to be on the play versus aggro is the one that's supposed to be a slam dunk for your control deck. Now we've got to try and tough it out on the draw. I think I'm happy with how we sideboarded. Let's run it back. I forgot to restart Arena during the last break. We're gonna play this 3rd game and then we'll give it the old reboot. I think this is good enough. I bought myself some Uncrustables. You should get them as a sponsor. They're good. They're good. I like to keep them some on hand because, like, the kids eat them on occasion and, like, food my children eat is, like, worth more than its weight in gold. But I also, like, we had a box that was, like, close to freezer burn, so I started eating them and I was like, yeah, I like these. Yeah, Vanguard. This is, like, the classic card that just, like, beats up these decks, right? So it's, like, looking for Settle the Wreckage now. It's like anything that's not Settle the Wreckage has got to go. This card is, like, nightmare fuel for Jeskai control. Maybe they'll auto-pass. The problem here is we can't pressure them enough to make them paying that life relevant. Well, the problem here is we're going to 3, which means that we're still just dead next turn. Hold! Hold the door! Hold the door! Oh no! Oh no! Why are they good, chat? Why didn't they attack with everything and flip their landing, chat? Alright, we got 2 Ixalan's Binding and another Settle the Wreckage. Why did our opponent have to be good at Magic, chat? Why couldn't they just be a big, dumb, stupid about it? Alright, if they don't have a pump spell, the beacon saves us here. If they don't have a pump, they're going to 2, and this isn't lethal. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh man. Oh man. We were so close, chat. We were so close. We did so many damages to them. We did so many damages. Can I put Seal Away in my deck? How much worse is Lava Coil than Seal Away? Seal Away is better than Lava Coil with 5 mana Teferi as well. Hey, I've been hurt by Adano Vanguard. I'm gonna play two Seal Away, excuse me. I was gonna restart. These people are great by their stuff. Quite wonderful folks. These people who supporteth my stream. Yay, M2 drives. Yay, fast restarts. It is worse against Questing Beast, you're not wrong. But Questing Beast didn't just hurt me, Adanto Vanguard hurt me. Maybe we could cut the Lightning Strikes. Is cutting Lightning Strike the more responsible thing to do? Cutting Lightning Strike is probably the more responsible thing to do, huh? Because I have Clarion to clear out things for 3 damage. Yeah, okay. Okay. We do really need to kill Questing Beast in our Planeswalker deck. Yeah, picking and choosing your removal suite of stuff. It's a lot of different threats, right? I guess I could have shocked this in and hold up Opt/Spell Pierce here. Maybe that's better. They have like a turn 2 Thought Erasure or Search for Azcanta, I'm gonna be said. Yeah. I didn't reassess my land drop when I drew this. I'm gonna Pierce this because if they're like a Night Pack Ambusher deck, I guess they could be Nexus. I think I take Time Raveler here because they're probably Nexus. We put baby in a corner, chat. Oh, getting game 1 here is real good. Our sideboard has a plan for Nexus, Bob. I'm into it. I need 2 more cuts here. Maybe I just don't want 4 Bonecrusher Giants. Probably just don't want 4 Bonecrusher Giants. Alright, let's do it. Easy mulligan here. No lands, none of our hate cards. Sneepa, keepa, do 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 do. Sneepa pa, keepa pa. Teferi, I love you. Way more than Nexus, who? That's impressive. What's impressive, Marty? You love Teferi more than Dex is? I mean, that's easy, right? Easy call. Tamiyo's kind of scary here. Need an Ixalan's Binding ASAP. Maybe I'm supposed to keep that and... Huh? Maybe I'm supposed to keep that and just play it to pressure this Planeswalker out here. Though getting this down while they're tapped out post-board is really valuable, because like they have counterspells post-board. I didn't draw with Tef because they could play Wilderness Reclamation this turn. I'd like to be able to bounce Wilderness Reclamation if they play it.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
Is this worse against Brazen Borrower? I guess they had Brazen Borrower in their bin. Yeah, but they have utility lands, Justin. Yeah, I also think being reactive is pretty bad in that matchup, Quaddle. I think I'm just bidding that and digging for lands. Veto's a good pickup. Well, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Should have known, should have known, should have known again. Do 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 do. Gadwick and Night Pack Ambusher. Okay. They already have Gadwick. Interesting. I think I'm bidding that for now.
I'll protect you. I won't hide.
They can redraw this right away, but I think just keeping the board clear is ideal here. Because, like, next turn, I can go plus Chandra, untap 2 lands. It's like if they tap out for Gadwick again here, I really don't care. No, I think ticking up and letting Gadwick kill Teferi is not ideal. Yeah, but there's no guarantee that I get to resolve that one, Justin. Under pressure. Bum 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 dum bum. Am I supposed to just kill this? I don't know. I'm just gonna give him an emblem. They have a third borrower. I'm gonna be sad here.
Someone's getting a little sweaty.
Looks like someone's getting a little sweaty. Like getting all sweaty over there, opponent? Wanna come get sweaty with me and Chandra? We might just not get another turn. Yeah, we might die. They can probably kill us in 16 turns. Only 28, yeah. There's only 22 cards in their deck. Brazen Borrower was a pretty offensive addition to this archetype. Yeah, I mean, Chandra's never really been fast enough to race Nexus. You have to have other things going on, too. You can't just play her and have her be good enough. Naked Gadwick, sure. You think I keep that? Do I just let this happen and then hold up Veto? And you guys, like, let this happen, give them an emblem pass. I can opt and try and hit a land drop here. Maybe I should have kept the second Chandra as a way to sweep the board as a backup. They only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana.
To the library.
So they can only hit Chandra to 4 here, and then her down tick cleans these out, and I get to play Baby Teferi. And like if I find a land, I get to Ixalan's binding their Tameo. And they probably can't kill us before the Chandra emblems finish them off at that point. At least Veto's good in this matchup since they had the decency to ban Veil of Summer. Before Veil of Summer, Veto wasn't even good enough in this matchup. What's going on, Captain? He's pretty good against a random unknown. Not really a reason to hold up Spell Pierce. Turn 1 against Lovestruck Beast deck. What's going on, Farron? Good morning. Good evening. What time of day is it? I don't know. I've lost all sense of time. We won, Bob. They bricked on going off the turn. They started going off while they had 1 emblem, and they bricked off, and then we gave them a second emblem and had a veto. Looking to dodge land Questerson here. Well, it was right last turn, so it's probably right again this turn. Oh, Questerson. Maybe if I'm worried about Questerson there, I'm supposed to... Maybe if that's my concern, I'm supposed to, like, play Bonecrusher instead of Deafening Clarioning. Oh, do you like it when I pierce you, Chandra? How does that get you going? Wizards approves of piercing, Chandra, right? It's just other stuff that's not okay. Decidedly male piercings are okay. Excellent. Has to be decidedly male. Poor Teferi. Questerson has his number.
Keep up the pace.
All right, so I think the play here is Bonecrusher this, then replay Bonecrusher, and then at end of turn, we'll untap a couple of lands here, and then stomp it again. This gives us a Bonecrusher Giant in play to block a follow-up Questing Beast. Sure, that's not really a big deal.
Would you like to see what's left of Scum?
Man, it's kind of unreal how much less scary this card is than 5-mana Nissa, huh? Just night and day in terms of how terrified I feel when they resolve.
We need to move quickly.
Okay, so you've got claws.
So will Teferi pick up Bonecrusher? Bonecrusher will stomp Vivian? And again, I can play this Bonecrusher because Teferi's gonna untap my lands. Oh, I should have played the untapped land so I could hold up Spell Pierce here, right? Yeah. Should have done that so I could hold up Spell Pierce. Hopefully they don't do something that I can pierce here.
No time for a break.
No time for a break. Is that a good one? Feel like that was a good one. Sarkhan sounds great here, huh? Ready to help us close things up. Behold!
I am not making this up as I go.
That was decidedly great. Aether Gust sounds good. Nova sounds good. Justice Strike sounds great. Do I board in Settle the Wreckage against the Spellbreaker deck? Real question. I feel like it's a real question. Kasmina and Narset are bad against Questing Beast. I feel like there's a chance I want Settle the Wreckage here. It's probably just Ixalan. Binding's really bad against Vivian. I'm gonna board in one Settle. One Settle, one Binding. Coward split, chat. Nobody here is blocking warriors. Has the stream banner been updated? You mean the thing that says what format we're playing? Yeah, it looks like it. Shock this in so we can opt a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doo-doo. Wow, no turn 1, no turn 2. Have to feel like that's good for us. Come seal away. Come sail away, come sail away with me. Do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. I think I'm in with that. I think I'm doing this because Lava Coils kill Questerson, which is important. Huh? Do I just like double crush this Questerson? It's more mana efficient. I think I like double crushing this Questerson. So we're going to 8 here. next turn. I could play Sarkhan, make a thing, but I think the conservative play here is coil this, play 4-3. I think this makes me less likely to take damage next turn, and my health total is a little bit low, so I want to be conservative. They have a questing beast here too. We could yeah, that's pretty good. Really glad we didn't try to Sarkhan. That was good. Good last turn. Good again this turn. Dead to Hellkite here. But I think it's right to take this line. Close. Really close. Strong draw from the opponent there, even though they started a little bit late. I think I'm happy with all my decisions. Go ahead and run it back. Hey, Zephyr. Thanks for the biddies. Happy New Year's to you. I've heard they had like 3 questing beasts that game, right? Definitely one of their better cards against us. I mean, I don't know if that was their nut draw. Like, their nut draw definitely involves, like, some land war elves and stuff, right? Definitely very, like, as far as their draws that don't do anything till the 3rd turn go, is definitely in the higher echelon of those. Second verse, same as the first. Yep, accurate. Alright, gain life.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Nothing.
Do you have a Spellbreaker? Spellbreaker, Spellbreaker. Do 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 do. The untapped land tier that's painless was actually a great draw because it lets me hold up Justice Strike without it being apparent that I'm holding up Justice Strike. Play your questing beast. Oh yeah. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh yeah. Everybody was Teferi fighting. Teferi on an empty board with removal spell up. Oh no! Why does my 5-mana Planeswalker die to Fry? Who thought this was okay? Who thought this was remotely okay? I would like to speak to a manager, please. Who approved this design? That card was supposed to win me the game. Card was supposed to put them unbelievably behind. Now we've just drawn a bunch of lands and we're gonna die because we know they have 3 spells in their hand at a minimum, plus 2 more spells over here. Green Black Oven. Sounds good, Zephyr. It's always good to have a fan favorite. Play a land, play your Bonecrusher Giant. I'm looking for a search for Azcanta or a Planeswalker here. Maybe it's greedy to bottom that. I don't know. I need my cards to do more than that, I feel like. Like, we're behind, and I need my cards to help me catch up. I don't think so, Cousin Vin. Alright, I'm gonna Clarion here. It doesn't kill the Lovestruck Beast, but it stops it from attacking, which is like killing it. This will kill a Questing Beast or a Hellkite or something like that. This is really scary, though. Like, their hand is all action because they keep missing land drops, and at some point, they're gonna draw a land, and they're gonna unlock their hand, and we're just gonna be super dead. That's unfortunate. Play a Questing Beast. Well, Well, you know. All right, I think I'm gonna take one more hit from this thing to try and get a little bit more value. That's a Settle the Wreckage. Sign me up. Goodbye, friends. Oh, they added a little animation when they go to the exile zone. That's cute. Planeswalkers, please. In. Add'll do, pig. Add'll do. 11 cards in my bin. Don't you dare play a disenchant. Wait, did they just play that without haste? Thank you for your kindness, stranger. Let's activate Azcanta, because if I find 3 mana tap, I have enough mana to play him. Okay. Was looking grim there for a little bit, but... I think I'm just supposed to use my mana here. With casting Tef next turn and Azcanta, we're going to spend a lot of our mana over the next couple turns. Yeah, we can start double Azcanta activationing here if they don't give us other stuff we need to do. All these Planeswalkers are going to gain us too. I bet they have another Fry in their hand. And I would bet there's a good chance they have another Fry here.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
I'm going to hold on to that because if I don't play him, I can activate Azcanta again. Yep. Azcanta should drag us kicking and screaming across this finish line. Gosh, I have enough mana to Teferi, Sarkhan, and activate Azcanta still. That was delicious. That felt pretty good, right? Like the one game we lost in the 3 was like super close. What's going on, Tumos? It's been a while since we pushed for a 12er. Feels like the streamathon's a good day to push for a 12. Yeah, 24 minutes. We'll be on for 12. In. Sphinx. Okay, could be a fire stack. Nah, I think I'm gonna call it a 12 today, Immortal. Wanna be ready to go tomorrow at 8 a.m. I think I'm gonna go get some takeout for dinner, so I wanna be able to drive over and go get that. Blood Crypt, you have my attention. Oh, they could be playing... I guess I want the land. They could be playing Grixis Fires. There's some really sweet Grixis Fire builds in this format, I think. There's one in the deck queue. Rude. 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 I assume they're about to take Narset here. I guess they could take Binding depending on what the texture of their hand looks like too. Grixis can't interact with that card. Any of these three could go. And like this is probably a mulligan in this matchup if I had to guess. I'm gonna take Kasmina here because she does like loot through these cards, they're otherwise just dead to us. Coil deals with that nicely. Sick. All right. I like it when a plan comes together, chat. The Kasminian devil indeed. Devilish, devilish tutus.
We are the future.
Huh? Gosh, am I ditching Bonecrusher? It might just be Bonecrusher, huh? What if I do this and just bounce this? Can I do that? They want to like spend their turn next turn recasting this? That's great. And then like next turn I get to play this, draw a card, use this to cast the Lava Coil at instant speed to kill this. This is just not fair. If they don't have like Elder Spell in their deck, they're super dead. They could have Elder Spell. Nah, that's fine. I don't really care about these tutus. Just looking for like search for Azcanta at this point. Scripted. Never forget that Hoaglandia was recorded in front of a live Twitch audience, chat.
Let's skip to the good part. Here we go.
Here we go. I probably just want to tuck this in, huh? Kasmina doesn't tick up. Kasmina and Narset both only tick down. Okay, so with that in mind, huh? Yeah, I mean, we're like, our mana's a little awkward, but we're like way better off than they are, right? We get to like, Teferi bounce this, Teferi draw a card, my search for Azcanta is flipping here. I'm gonna start activating search for Azcanta, or just like waiting for a Sarkhan or a Chandra to close the game out. Opponent's just stumbled way too long here. It's gonna put them deep in the ground. I think I bin that because I get to flip the search. Nothing but net, chat. Nothing but net. Pick that one up. Draw a card. Plus my Teferi.
We need to move quickly.
Play this Teferi. Plus this Teferi.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
And then if we find a Sarkhan, he's actually just lethal next turn, right? It's like the Avengers are go. I bet they have an Elder Spell. I would bet they have an Elder Spell on their sideboard. Yep, they do, but Kasmina is going to prevent them from casting it this turn. Alright, so we need Sarkhan. Narset gives me 4 more looks at Sarkhan, right? Oh, but then he's not lethal. That's awkward. Because the new Narset will be summoning sick.
You know what? I'm not done yet. I've got it.
Man, gosh darn it. So I assume we're losing all of our planeswalkers next turn. Maybe I should have taken the other Kasmina. Just because of that. Yeah, this is why they weren't conceding earlier. Because they had Elder Spell to go get. My flip search for Azcanta should hopefully still bury them.
If you wish to see I have just the trick for this.
Magnificence!
Yeah, I needed him. Needed him a turn sooner. That's fine. It's whatever. Whatever, ever. You think Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, and are they too slow and fair for Pioneer? No, I don't think so. I think you could put the right supporting cast around those cards. I think Grixis Control is super reasonable in that format. We did unfortunately put our second Sarkhan on the bottom of our deck with the search for Azcanta. That's a good pickup, though.
Keep up the pace.
Do they have a second Elder Spell is a real question. Let's just lock those fires away for good, 22 cards in my deck, so we know most of the contents of our deck here. We're going to get back down to Sarkhan pretty quickly.
Bow before Nicol Bolas.
Nicol Bolas.
Suffer for your cause.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's skip to the good part.
Need some kindling. You look flammable enough.
Conceivable.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Focus and discipline. Hone your prowess.
Hone your prowess. Teferi's untap happens. We get to activate Azcanta again this turn. Get over Kasmina. It's like, have the entire deck face up. Not bad, .jpg. Alright, Binding sounds great. Gust sounds great. 4 Vetoes sound great. 2 more Chandras sound great. Clarion can GTFO. Coil and Seal Away can go away. Actually, if they're on a bunch of Sphinxes, is Lava Coil better than Bonecrusher? This is probably a Bonecrusher out matchup, huh? Maybe they have Narset. Yeah, they could have War Boss and they could have Narset. So maybe I leave in Bonecrusher for that reason. What's my trim? Do I cut Spell Pierce because these games are going to go long on average? Spell Pierce probably draws dead, right? Like, anything else that wants to come in on my sideboard, I need a cut for at this point. Thief of Sanity, yeah. Yeah, I think I should leave the Crushers. Yeah, Crusher can finish off a Planeswalker. Can, like, take a Narset off the table, too, if it's sitting on one and giving us a hard time. Sure. Again, like, playing against decks with discard spells, you don't really want to mulligan aggressively. Yeah, Crusher is just a generically very good card. Just like, the floor on it, even when it's not great, is still incredibly high. Search for Azcanta. Search for Azcanta. I'm gonna play an untapped land here in case they have a Legion War Boss. We actually only saw a Sphinx out of them in the last game. Sphinx of Foresight. Okay, who hurt you the most, opponent? Could be Big Teferi, could be Sarkhan. Let me know who hurt your feelings the most. It could be Chandra too. We showed them Big Chandra. Teferi Time Raveler. Okay, didn't even pick a card that wins the game. Deal. I do not have any Mythgard planned for this week with the Magic Streamathon, Jay Gravy. Might fit some in next week. Gotta talk with my wife, though, and figure out what my exact schedule is going to be for next week. Unmoored Ego is not good unless, generally speaking, Unmoored Ego is not good unless your opponent's deck literally cannot win the game without the cards you are taking. When you Unmoored Ego, like my opponent just did, they spent 3 mana and discarded a card effectively. Because it's just like, this game will be no different than if I just never drew that card. It's really not a big deal. I mean, to be fair, Bob, this one seems pretty good. We've won most of our games today with it. I think I just do this, and then I'm just going to Aether Gust the Spires at the end of turn. So, like, Magic isn't like Hearthstone in that you can expect to see the entirety of your deck every game. Most games you don't see most of your deck in Magic. So when you take away a card that I don't have to win the game, you're basically just like discarding a card. That one wasn't that important. If I try to Aether Gust after they draw, they have the ability to counterspell me.
There are so many mysteries. Keep an open mind.
Alright, kill you. Bonecrusher's so good. It's so good, chat. Alright, I feel like about an hour. We've been live for almost 12 hours. I think I'm gonna end there. We 4-0'd that, and we like crushed everything that we played against. And I feel like that was like a really... Oh, we died to White Weenie, right? White Weenie was the first one. We beat Nexus, Grixis, and Gruul, and we died to White Weenie. My Dexters, they are usually pretty good, Bob. Seal Away would have helped in the Weenie matchup. Yeah, Danto Vanguard gave us the business. And again, that's part of playing these non-rotating formats. You kind of got to pick and choose which matchups you want to hedge for and which ones you don't. I felt like this was a really good example of why I think these Planeswalker decks are better served not playing Fires of Invention. I think Fires is better suited for like the big Cavalier decks where you have like things to dump your mana into. And I think these Planeswalker builds in general are just fine. Better off being this more fair tile control deck. At any rate, that's going to be it for me for today. Remember, if you didn't catch all 12 hours that we were live, I'm not surprised. Everything's going to get published to my YouTube channel here in the next 20 to 30 minutes, and I will tag a favorite from both the Magic Online and Arena segments from today. I think the Arena favorite, I'm probably going to tag 2 Arena favorites because this was great, and the green-black deck was great, and then we played blue-red Eldrazi, Squid, Billies, whatever you want to call it, in Pioneer today, and that was excellent during the Moto portion. At any rate, I'll be back tomorrow morning about 12 hours from now, and we'll be kicking off with some more Magic Online and rolling on into some more Historic all afternoon tomorrow on Arena. Thanks, everybody. Remember, if you're a new viewer, hit that follow button. Check out my website. I'm going to hit one more ad roll before I sign off, and enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day.